Hello, this is Mr. B RC here with another flight from Mr. B. So what we've got to fly today is a ML Toys product. It's called the ML Bug, or Beetle, excuse me. And here we go. Always turn transmitter on. I sit here and plug this 3.7 volt, 500 milliamp big battery, single cell. He's a flashing. Like the shell might be on just a little crooked or something. Yep. I turn transmitter on, back off, back on. I can't really tell if it's blinking, but it should blink and then it should go to solid. We'll just put it out here and see if it'll fly. It's just a basic quad, I'd say from 10, 12 years up to adult. And we got about 3 mile an hour wind here, and we're gonna have to set a little different on. Let's see. Setting the trims off, folks. I think you can get somewhere around should get somewhere around 5-8 minutes flight with it. That's a lot better. I hate sluggish, but here we go. We're gonna fly. I hadn't flown one of these in a long time, but they fly just like a regular quad. And it's a little touchy on 60%, but I like it to where I can move it around. Now, a lot of people don't, but it just took a dive on its own, and it's real hard to see, of course. And it seems to have some pretty good range. I keep looking at the wrong thing here. We'll set it down again. It's pulling back on itself, but there it is, much better. But as you can see, it's not that hard to fly. And when you do crash with this one, it doesn't really hurt it. You know, it seems to take a lick and keep on ticking. There, it hit pretty hard then. And sometimes you'll have to reset it when it does that. We're getting gusty wind, that's what caused that one. And it's coming from the east out here in Oklahoma. It's starting to get real windy. It's been real calm. Wind's probably, I don't know, getting around 4 or 5 miles an hour all of a sudden here, and it's not liking it much. But this is the WL Beetle, and they're around 40, 50 bucks. Sometimes you can get them a little cheaper. And it does flips, of course. Let's see if we can do one. There's one. You know, that's pretty cool. And we got a beeping transmitter, so it must be a low battery. No, it's not a low battery. It's just when I went into 100%, why it was telling me I was in trick mode. So and I had to bring it back down, get it back 60%. I got to have that little bit of control. But as you can see, it flies real easy. And I had this on the internet about 6 years ago. It was a different one. And they haven't changed. I had to buy another one. I, for some reason, have lost the one I had before. But we're just testing what we're doing here. The range on this is probably about 100 meters, and that's pretty good, actually, because and I've trusted this thing, one just like it, forever. And they fly real good, people. It would make a real good quad to learn on with an adult supervision, because it's still a little waspy, but and I think it'll do a forward flip too. We'll find out here in just a second. I got enough juice to do it. It's been almost 5 minutes. Yep, there's the forward. There's the backward. And we're going to bring it up close so the film can catch this. There's another one. And we're in the grass again, upside down. But looks like I need to mow. I'm making these videos and this little stuff for you people out there. I certainly hope that you enjoy these. It's a pretty neat little quad for ML. I say it's an ML Beetle made by ML Toys, and there's a lot of places on the internet. You just type in WL, excuse me, not ML, WL Beetle, and it'll bring this little monster up, and you can order it several places. But I get a lot of my stuff from Banggood.com, just for toys, you know. But it flies real calm when you want it to. Had a little power to climb. It's just a real nice little quad. I practice figure eights with it a lot, because it's always nice to practice that for control. Now when you let up on the throttle, it stalls just like anything. It don't like it much, so you just got to add a little power to catch it. In other words, when you go up and you drop it, see how it just falls out of the sky. But whoops. But as you can see, it's pretty tough, and that little battery lasts forever. We've got 8:26 in the morning. I started it almost 5-6 minutes ago, so it's got real good battery life. I like drag racing it, coming up off the ground, getting real low to the ground. In a gymnasium, this thing would be super fun. But the wind is getting up quite a little bit, and it gets tough to fly in the wind. So I just try and keep her close, because I don't feel like walking off and getting it. But I do a lot of flying right out here where I live, and if I've got some bigger models that someday I will make unboxings of those, and we will go to a flying field that I fly at a lot. And I'm new to quads, always trying something with them. I've got some real nice quads. I've got These are more fun though, I guarantee you. But anyway, that's the ML Beetle, and we're going to shut her off. The battery's probably getting close. We've been a good seven minutes or better, and but I hope you enjoy this, and it's been loads of fun. Anything to get a youngster or even an adult starting into something that he has always wanted to do, and this right here would be a real good starting place for, like I say, 14 years and up. Just take your time with them. Go indoors somewhere if you have to. But for now, this is Mr. B, RC, and I believe the unboxing is already on the internet. We'll get the flight here sometime. Anyway, thanks for watching.